Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome once again. This is my second weekly news episode. Welcome very much. I'm here joined with Mr. Please, Mr. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Shaun. I'm Zimbabwean, and I was born and raised in South Africa.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Sean, for having us today. Um, we're very also happy to have you. To accept you to come and listen, and give us a few thoughts of your own. So today's topic, we're gonna talk about a hustler's culture. You know, everybody is meant to hustle, and hustling is all about what? Making money,
Making money.
looking, forecasting for the future, just for what? Money, right? At the end of the day. But however, in your own words now, I'd like you to help me define what do you think your deep understanding of hustling, and what is your understanding, and what could you say that you also consider yourself as a hustler?
Hustling, I would say, is going out of your way to make money by yourself,
Mm.
without having to work, for an employer or something like that.
Mm.
It's going out there, trying whatever you can do to make money.
Mm.
Yeah. Would I consider myself a hustler? I mean, I think we all have the potential to be hustlers. We all try,
Mm.
especially here in China as students. Most of us are not working, so you have to find that side hustle, exactly as you call it, side
Side
hustle,
hustles, yeah.
to make while you're a student.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That is very right. Okay, so basically, if you're hustling, then it means you're inspired by something, right or wrong.
I would say you inspired to live a better life,
Okay, that's
because
very nice.
hustling, you're building or trying to build that lifestyle you want.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll say that.
I mean, you are correct, and I do agree with you because nobody is really willing to live in low standards.
Exactly.
You know, even however humble you can be, but in a way, you'd really like yourself to be in a certain position where you earn your own respect, and
Yeah.
in some type of way, you can be look different back at home and to the people that are around you. Now, um, what you now? We were talking about in being inspired as a hustler. You've hustled before, right?
Yeah, I've tried.
You've
Oh,
tried.
I'm still trying. I'm still going.
So what? You mean you've tried back home? You've tried here?
I've tried anyway actually.
Mm.
Back home,
Mm.
it was easier for me to get a job, but even while I had the job, I was still trying to do something on the side. I don't think anyone wants to be an employee for a long time, a long period of their life.
That's true. That's true.
So I did try doing something on the side. I used to sell, try to sell shoes, or things like that. Yeah, small.
A sneakerhead,
Yeah.
right?
And then I came this
Okay.
side. So this side, I'm looking into shipping goods back home.
Oh yeah.
So that's the most I've done for now. I'm still
Okay.
looking to other
Mm.
areas.
So what would you say that you're more at an advantage of being in China than rather than being back at home?
Yeah, that's for sure. Back home, there's a lot of people look for suppliers back home.
Mm.
Here, when I come here, basically I'm the supplier supplying back home.
Yeah.
So I am more at an advantage
Mm-hmm.
to supply the things back home.
Oh, I mean, that's right. That's very correct. Many people turn out to be suppliers when they're here
Yeah.
because it's a very profitable type of business actually, especially when you have, customers and a customer base back at home. So you yourself now as a hustler, what pushes you to grind? What's the grind that what's the push? What fuels you to say, okay, this I do this for this reason,
Yeah.
and for this I will make it. What pushes you?
So firstly, I would say my first push is my parents. My
Mm.
parents, they've come a long way. I've learned a lot from them,
Mm.
especially my father who came from the rural areas,
Mm-hmm.
and to see where he is now,
Mm.
it motivates me.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, I'm a firstborn,
Absolutely.
so I feel that pressure on me. I just feel pressure myself
Mm.
as a firstborn to set the example for my siblings.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's good. So you say you have siblings, right?
yeah.
You'd have them. You'd rather have them come to China rather than stay in South Africa. I mean, what do you think?
Nah,
No?
nah.
Why? I feel like South Africa, China is more of a place where filled with advantages.
It is,
and
but
opportunity.
it also depends on your mindset. I feel like if you don't have a strong mindset in China, you can lose yourself.
Mm.
You need to know your goals and what you're here for.
Mm. Are your siblings males?
Now, I have two sisters and one
Two
brother,
sisters
and one little brother.
and one little brother.
Yeah.
So both of them you would not want them to come here. Or there's one of them that you don't come here.
What do they?
Okay. Would you say it might weigh differently? How they might turn out if they came out?
Yeah.
China.
You know, in general, girls are more treated, strictly in the household.
Oh yes.
As guys, you have more freedom. So I feel
Mm,
like with them coming this side and having that freedom, I don't know if they can handle that.
yeah, I mean, China does know how to change a person,
Yeah.
especially in just a couple of years.
Exactly.
You
For
know.
me personally, I would say I had the freedom already from back home. My
Mm.
parents trusted me already, so
Mm.
I didn't feel the need to,
Mm.
to look for freedom or
Mm.
yeah.
So when you came here, when you came to China, did you set goals for yourself when you came to China? Like, okay, if I go to China, I'm gonna do this, accomplish this, and what do you what
Me
happened?
coming to China was low-key a surprise because my parents didn't
Really?
tell. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I knew maybe 3 months before I came or 6 months before I came, but still, I didn't know what to expect when I came here. You see?
Oh, so you did not know the school you're coming to? Did someone just dropped you at the
No,
airport?
no.
No, you tell me.
No, I mean, like,
That's how it's sounding.
first, after high school, I took a gap year.
All right. Okay.
So my parents already were planning for me to come to China,
Mm.
and I didn't know that. So I didn't know what to expect when they told me like you're going to China. I just came here as a student, and I said, okay, let's see what's going on.
Wait, these gap years that beneficial?
Yeah, I think they're very beneficial.
I've never taken a gap year.
I would
So
definitely
me straight
recommend.
from high school, just here. I'm here, I found myself. So I don't know. What did you benefit
Uh,
from the gap year?
I saw life outside of school.
Mm,
You learn a lot. You see how the world moves.
mm,
You might learn how to operate and make more clear decisions. For example, when I was in high school,
mm,
what I wanted to do after high school was
mm.
go straight to university. That's most of our thing.
Oh yeah.
That's most of our that's the most of the pressure we get.
Mm,
I don't know. It's natural, I guess.
mhm.
But once I finished high school, I took a gap year. I started working. I saw life in a more different light.
Okay.
I knew I could decide more of what I wanted to do
Mm.
or what I wanted to
You're
study.
outside. Okay.
I didn't want to study anything just in general,
Yeah.
just to go to school. So yeah, I had more a clear vision in a more broader view
Okay.
of life.
So you're an architecture student, right? Eh? Big boy. Big boy. Okay, so do you envision yourself being an actual architect, or do you think there's just another path somewhere there?
Architecture for me, I've seen it as a very interesting career since I was young.
Oh.
I remember when I was still in primary school.
Mm.
I saw a house plan of my parents. They were building a house, so I saw the house plan.
Mm.
It looked very interesting, and I also like drawing. So
Oh yeah?
yeah, so I was like, why not? Or I looked into the careers that
Yeah.
involve drawing and these type of things, and then I found architecture. So
Mm.
I had a plan of studying architecture for a long time already.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but in the case of me being an architect, I do see myself becoming an architect, but not for a very long time because as you spoke about it before,
Mm.
we spoke about hustling, right?
Mm-hmm.
I I see myself becoming bigger than an employee, bro. I don't want to just stay as an employee.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then architect, I mean, you can be your own, post your own work.
At some point, but that's after a very long time of certification, of work. You need to, it takes a long time. So I also, I'm looking into entrepreneurship.
Of what sort? Just okay. Let's say now architecture is gone.
Mm.
AI just swooped it. Now your job you can't do. Your chart. What? Your certificates are just papers somewhere. What job now do you think you can just pursue?
Yeah.
It's difficult, huh?
It's not satisfied now.
It's hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As I said, you people that inspire your parents,
Yeah.
your siblings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how would you envision yourself now in a few years? Now that what goal would you try to achieve? Because you said there are a couple of goals that you had set. You had set a couple of goals when you came to China, right?
Yeah, I feel.
A few.
Yeah.
Now, what goals have you set? Maybe after your masters. It's your masters.
Yeah, bachelor's.
Bachelor's, yeah. Are you planning to continue maybe masters, PhD?
That's a good question.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
That's a good question.
Mm.
For now, my decision on studying masters, I'll probably study masters, but not in China.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm looking into Europe maybe.
Europe?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'll see first how everything goes in China. I'm going low-key going with the flow, but I'm also planning at the same time.
Okay. All right.
So
Okay. So now let's get to some controversial intellectual questions here, my brother. So now let's say money did not exist or it did not matter anymore. Let's say that you've hustled to the very full stop.
yeah,
You see, you've gotten all the money.
I
Now you
think-
can just do whatever, and it's been like a long time since you've had money, so you've experienced all the fun and enjoyment, right? Would you look for work just for the fun out of it, or maybe would you cut yourself down to zero once again, just to build it up again?
Nah.
What?
I've worked before, so
Mm.
it's not something I see myself doing. I mean, it's life, so most probably you have to start with work and then build yourself to the point where you don't have to work.
Mm.
But work, yeah, working for someone is, it depends on your boss, but it's working for someone. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
It's not easy. Let me say it's not easy. You know the
It's
thing
not
of
easy. Yeah.
working 9 to 5, bro. Working in the morning.
Mm.
You know you have to be at work at this time. You leave at the time your boss says you leave. You do what the boss says you must do.
Oh, all right. I mean, let's say you already had you have your money, but you know,
Just
you
for the fun
just
of it.
yeah, for the fun of it, just to work.
There's nothing fun. With
Even
it.
if they fire you, you do not feel some type of way. Don't you think you'd
Okay,
be
there
looking
is,
for something more than just a paycheck this time? Would you be looking maybe for social?
Okay, yeah, that's
You
no.
know.
I did work also as a bartender.
Mm,
I enjoyed it. Besides just it being work, I enjoy the environment, the socializing, interacting with customers. Being a bartender I was a waiter as well. So
Okay.
yeah.
Wow, you've been through it, huh? No, you have been. No,
Nah.
seriously. I'm saying.
It was in the same place. I just moved.
I'd say you have more experience than me. That's
Of course. Yeah, so I was a waiter first, and then I became a bartender.
yeah.
So
Okay.
besides being a job, it was nice also.
All right.
But there was a bit more freedom in that company. That's why I enjoyed it. It was not like strict. You come at 9 straight, but there was order. It was just not that strict as a normal job would be. Yeah.
How many? Okay, these are side hustles. Oh, these are your
This is job.
This is a job. How many jobs have you like gone through? Like, whoa,
Now
back
just say three, bro.
three just
I'll consider botting and waiting the same category.
okay.
So I'll say two.
So this is in a span of 1 year.
Yeah. A
That
year and a
sounds
half.
crazy. And all of this work was for what goal were you trying to achieve? Just
Nah, they'll just
upkeep
not to stay at
yourself.
home. Yeah.
Okay.
Not to stay at home, make money, do something, No.
Now, well, if we talk about serious goals, like actually making serious money for future plans,
Mm.
um, you work to become wealthy.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, do you think hard work creates wealth, or it just creates more hard work?
That's a good question.
Mm. Yeah. Example, Elon Musk and everybody. They
Yeah.
started somewhere, hardworking, wealth, then more hard work. What do you think?
I think hard work, right? It puts you in a cycle. Once you become a hard worker, I don't think you can stop becoming a hard worker. It becomes a cycle,
Why
and
is that?
I feel like you will never be satisfied really.
Really? Don't you think? I feel like if Bill Gates is somewhere just there, I think right now with all his money,
But it's still hard working, right?
are you trying to say, okay, would you consider that their hard work and that they have accomplished gave them more of, you'd say, a longer list of expenses that they'd have to pay? So now that's what keeps them running.
Exactly. Yeah,
You'd say that.
So that's the point you're proving. That
Mm,
hard work makes more hard work. Yeah.
yeah, I mean that is true. That is true in a way. You've had a boss before, right?
Yeah.
So you said you'd rather work for yourself rather than a boss, like someone,
Yeah.
right? It's more freedom,
Yeah.
more flexibility to do whatever you'd like, right? Now you would like for yourself to picture yourself as a boss. Was your boss a good person to you?
Yeah. I've had two. They were both good.
They're very good.
Yeah.
Generous in the paycheck, or
I'll say my first boss. She was good, but also the way I saw the money we're producing as waiters, in the restaurant, and the paychecks that were coming out, it didn't make so much sense.
Really?
Yeah, that's why. Even though she was a nice person, being nice also don't involve being nice with business. I think she was clever with the way she operated.
Also, in a way, you also feel like that paycheck was right the way it came.
It was not right.
So you'd not put yourself in her shoes that maybe there were a couple of expenses that were a bit higher, maybe the drinks you had to buy, and the quantity of you guys too.
Yes. I see everything.
You saw it.
But still.
You felt like you could have.
But I can't speak. I can't say it. How do I say it? I can't really sort it out what I'm saying because I haven't been a boss yet, so I won't know. Maybe as you said, the expenses and everything. So I guess so. We'll have to see in the future.
Okay, so you've never been one. What type of boss do you think you are if you're to be a boss?
Boss.
Towards your employees.
I think I'll be a considerate boss.
Would you be a generous boss to
Generous.
give money?
If it makes sense.
If it makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
With the expenses and everything, I'll try to be generous. No, not you can't just give out money as it is. You have to consider everything else, like expenses and what.
Would you be a fair boss?
I'll be fair.
Okay. So okay, fine. A boss like you would be very. I mean, I've been with you. We've been together for a year.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I arrived with last
Just
week,
arrived.
so I think I can tell that
Just arrived.
you're good. Okay. So you were an employee back again. I'm gonna just go back to you. I'm not done with you being an employee. Okay.
I got you.
What type of factors? What are the Give me three essential factors that, if provided to you as an employee, you'd be fully satisfied of, and like they could satisfy you for a better working condition. You work better, you be more efficient, and make more, be more effective into the job and
The
stuff like
business.
that. Give me three things that you
Uh,
think.
Three factors for me to be satisfied.
Yeah, just three.
I think number one is obviously the money.
The man.
Number two is number two. I would say will be nice co-workers because
Oh.
there can be toxicity in the business.
Mm.
I've seen it before.
Mm.
Even though you might be making money and everything, people they can be toxic in the working place. Especially when it comes to the money part. Some people they try to impress the boss,
Mhm.
so they will do weird things to the co-workers
Oh
in
yeah.
order for them to try to get that increase in the paycheck.
Yeah.
So I'll say money, good co-workers, and then fairness.
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 Fair, being fair.
Fairness. Okay.
Exactly. But yeah, fairness. Because also I've seen in the workplace where the boss was a lady, the manager was a lady. So the some of the female employees would get less responsibilities and these things.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, what happened to equality?
Ah, really? I didn't know if it would be like that in a way.
It happens sometimes, sometimes. But I wouldn't say it was because they were ladies or anything. I would just say that's how I saw it as it was.
Mm.
The guys would be working a lot. And it's no problem for me. But if you're having the same paycheck, ah,
Yeah, it's gonna weigh differently.
it's discouraging all life.
Okay. So let's say one day now your boss, right?
Yeah.
Finds a reason out of the blues just to fire you. And you've seen her knocking onto the same point every time, like just trying for her to actually get to, fire you in a way. How would you take that? Will you take it as something personal, like because she's getting herself involved with your lifestyle here, like she's firing you because of a reason. She does not know how it would affect you. How would you take it? Would you just say, let it go, or
I mean, in all fairness, she's the boss. It's a business. A business must come first. You have to consider your business. So if I'm being a liability to the business, I would expect her to fire me. You have to expect it. You have to see it in the eyes. You can't do something wrong and then expect just for her to cater you.
yeah,
It won't work.
it's okay.
So
Yeah.
I'll accept it as it is.
Okay. All right. That's great. Okay, so Shawnee. Now, have you've made your when was the day that you made your first paycheck ever? How was the feeling? When was it first? When did you first?
It was 2020, 2023
2023. That was what, after high school, right?
after school.
Doing
I was I was working in an amusement park.
okay.
Yeah,
So that's another job.
that's the one I said. I said it's two right.
This one is okay. You didn't
Yeah,
tell me
yeah,
this
yeah.
one. Okay. All right, an amusement park. Okay, so
But that was like a student job. So students would come and go. It's not like a
so I'm not
certified.
guessing. I'm not guessing if it was a big pay. Was it a big pay?
No, it's not.
It was not.
It was not.
So what came first after you received that paycheck? What came first on that?
At the time, I had a spending problem.
And what did you
So
spend?
I did go to the shops.
You went to the shops,
I got me some clothes. Yeah.
some clothes. I
Yeah.
mean,
But I also
I
saved most of the pot because, like you said, it was not a big thing. So I did, yeah. I tried to balance it.
Okay, me because back home now, when you receive your when I was told if I receive my first paycheck, first of all,
You get your mother.
it has to go around the people who helped you. So the mother comes first.
Yeah, of course that did that first. That was
You
number
did
one.
it
That
as
was
well.
number one.
Sure.
That's a I know that word.
Mm-hmm. So it bounced back to the person that helped me. So I went to my mom, my aunties, my whoever. It just goes. This also applies to everyone else now. Like maybe if someone helps you do something now, and you benefit to profit out of it, you have to give them a certain just for a thank you. So now, as a hustler now, as a hustler, because you said your first paycheck you went to spend with your mom. Well, you gave some to your mom, then you went to spend a little, right? But you also saved some.
Yeah.
Okay. So as a hustler, those people who just make money out of China became transported. I mean, export, import. Why do many of them go and spend money more rather than save? Like especially those places like clubs. You know how I got my first paycheck. Let's go to the club. Really, bro? Really? Let's go to the club. Why would you think that they go to spend money? Excessive. Sometimes it becomes excessive spending. The next day they don't have, rather than saving and investing to grow more.
Nice.
Why do you think that happens now?
I think there's a mindset that people might have that you're in China, money will come. Oh, not in China in general.
Really?
There's a mindset that money comes and goes.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
Mm-hmm.
that mindset will mess you up. I also had that thing. When you have that mindset, you don't save, you don't think of the future. You just think of that moment. You use money that moment. You say it will come back. You see. So I think that's the mindset.
And it's a wrong mindset, right?
It's a wrong mindset.
Could you also say it's a lack of discipline? Even though they keep making money, sometimes
I think
they
it's an
might
excuse.
do.
Yeah, it's an excuse for the lack of discipline.
Okay.
If you don't think of the future or plan your money, you tell yourself, "Let me use this money; it will come back again." And in some cases, or most cases, it doesn't come back.
Oh yeah, in most cases it doesn't
Or you
come back.
become stuck in that type of situation. Especially if you're not a hustler and you're working. I think that's how most people get stuck into the 9 to 5 thing.
The 9 to 5
Yeah,
type
you
of
live
hustle.
paycheck to paycheck.
Paycheck every
Because
day.
you're telling yourself money will come and go.
Money will come and go.
Yeah.
When you came to China, did you come alone?
Yeah.
You met your countrymates here?
What do you mean? Like,
You've met a couple of your countrymates.
yeah.
You said you grew up from South Africa.
Yeah.
So less from Zimbabwe.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
I didn't grow
Guys,
up.
highlight that. Not at all. This guy is running away from his country.
I visited, but I didn't grow up.
So what? Your passport is.
My parents decided to give me a Zimbabwean passport.
You don't have South African.
Only ID.
So whatever happens, you answer to the Zimbabwe side.
Only my ID from AC.
So now let's talk about South Africans because you mostly grew up and you know South Africans more than Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've met your countrymates here, right?
In the school.
Wherever, the whole China,
you've
met them.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that your countrymates here, they support you?
As in how?
Like, do you think there's unity here between, or everybody's just here on their own? Everybody's just here with their own. Their eyes are on their own paper. They do not want to involve with supporting it. Have you ever received any type of support from your countrymates?
Yeah. I have actually. The first side I saw when I was trying was obviously sending phones. I think it's the first one for most people.
When you were here?
Yeah.
Sending back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got contacts from South African. Gave me contacts for phones, devices and these things. So I would say, yeah, I did get help.
Okay. So these guys, you feel that they're supportive and they're not those type of people to just be by themselves, like they don't want to involve themselves with other people.
I think you'll find that from every country, to be honest.
Really?
There are people that they're good at socializing and everything, and there are those that are there for themselves. So I think it's a general thing.
Okay, so you have close friends,
Mm.
right? Let's say back in where
Back
you're
home,
from, yeah.
yeah.
You've worked with people too. So these people now, I want to know the type of person you are here. So the people that you've been working with, when you start seeing that they're making a little bit more money than you and you work together,
Yeah.
does it make you feel some type of way, or what type of attitude do you have towards those people? When what type of person are you when you start seeing people making more money than you,
For
in
me,
a short time?
Like I said, I've worked. People discuss the paycheck sometimes with these things.
Mm,
I took it as my time will come. That's how I take it.
mm,
I just say my time will come.
mm,
If God blesses one person
mm,
at that time,
mm,
I don't feel some type of way about it. I'll
mm,
just say my time will come.
mm.
So that's how I take it.
I mean, yeah. Okay. Well, do you think discussing paychecks is
It's not good.
it's not good,
Not
right?
good.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I found like some people find it very offensive if you ask them how much do you get paid. You know, they make it. I don't know.
yeah,
It's a personal thing, right?
yeah, it should be a personal thing on them.
Uh
But
huh.
that's what I was saying about the toxicity in the business.
That's what kills
That's
it,
yeah.
right?
The toxicity is because of the money.
Mm, okay. Fine. Now, my brother from SA, you see the problems now that are going on in SA now. The issue of them, I cannot say chasing away, and I cannot say
The
that
immigration thing.
the immigration.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are removing the immigrants, right,
Yeah.
from the from their workplaces, right, just to have South Africans occupy those spaces because what South Africans are complaining that we don't have jobs. Our jobs are being taken out by immigrants. That's correct. Or
Somewhat, yeah.
no,
Somewhat.
give me the right idea. Maybe I'm going the wrong way because I really did not look into it. You just tell me.
That situation. That situation, I would say, it's it's a bit complicated.
Mm,
On the one point,
mm,
I get the part where
mm,
illegal immigrants should not be working. They should not be in the country.
mm.
Illegal.
Yes,
We can
I understand that
yeah
one.
we can see that's fair. But I think the way they went about it,
Mm,
about resolving the issue,
mm.
was wrong. By
Oh,
being
jeez.
violent and these things. Yeah.
Violence.
The part of the jobs, I say if you have the papers, if you have the correct documentation, it should be fair for the person to work. That's how it is in every country.
Mm,
You know,
mm,
if you don't have the papers,
mm.
I think you should
You should get going, right?
exactly get that sorted out.
That's if you are a leader, that's how you'd handle it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think about those people that are just trying to make, an honest living, even if it's illegal work, because that's the last resort that they can do. So many people like, okay, I'll just put this out there now. Back in African countries, let's say for example thieves now.
Yeah.
If a thief comes to your home, steals, or maybe he just goes to the streets, takes someone's purse, and they run away, they have a reason to steal it, right? Maybe it's because of, I don't know, they want to satisfy some like their own basic needs, maybe food, whatever, whatever. And then we catch them, we burn them. Why? Do you think that's justice, or it's
Or you
just a lack of?
talk about mob justice.
I'm talking about
That's mob
just
justice. Yeah, mob
Yeah,
justice.
yeah. So, do you think it's fair to do so because he stole, or it's just a lack of, the community looking at both sides of the story now? Mm?
I
What do
think
you
I think
think?
mob justice is
No,
I think
free, say it.
it's okay to some point.
You're saying beating absolutely making you so bloody like that is okay?
I said that's why I said to some point. There's a point where you should stop. But when the community comes together in a moment of anger, there's nobody to say okay stop now. That's why they just continue. So I don't agree with mob justice totally because taking a life is taking a life. I don't think people should die, even as a thief. You should get his punishment, but you shouldn't die.
Okay.
That's murder still at the end of the day. So I don't agree with it totally.
Okay. And I absolutely understand. Would you say goodbye to the people, and maybe if you have any advice to give us as a hustler? You've worked the 2 jobs, my bro. That is way more than what I have
So
done.
thank you for having me, first of all. I
Absolutely.
appreciate the weekly news and everything they're doing. Advice? No advice, but just go with the flow. But I'll say, write down what you want. You should know what you want in order to hustle. Yeah, that's what I say for now.
Okay. Well, everybody, thank you very much for watching, and thank you for being here with us, listening to our boy, Shawnee. And I very much would like to have you guys in the next episode of Weekly News, episode 3. Stay tuned and have a good night, a good evening. Goodbye.